Greetings and welcome to our latest video. Today we are presenting an educational video on the topic of what would happen if the Earth were flat. If you find this video informative and engaging, we encourage you to like and subscribe to join us on more hypothetical adventures. So without further ado, let's delve into today's video. Have you ever wondered what would happen if the Earth were flat? It's a thought-provoking question, isn't it? For centuries, humans believed in a flat Earth, a notion that has been debunked by modern science. Yet it's fascinating to ponder this alternative reality. How would our lives change if we resided on a flat surface rather than a spherical one? What would the implications be for our understanding of the universe? Today we're going to explore the scientific implications of a flat Earth. First, consider gravity, that invisible force pulling everything toward the center of the Earth. It's a fundamental power that shapes our lives in ways we often take for granted. But what would happen if the Earth were flat? On our spherical Earth, gravity works uniformly, pulling objects towards the center from all sides. This force is what keeps us grounded and ensures that things fall straight down. It's also why, no matter where you stand on the globe, you'll always feel like you're standing upright. But if the Earth were flat, gravity would behave quite differently. Instead of pulling everything towards the center, gravity would pull everything towards the center of mass. On a flat Earth, this center of mass would be directly in the middle of the disk. This means that the closer you move towards the edge, the stronger the sideways pull of gravity would become. Imagine trying to walk towards the edge of a flat Earth. The further you go, the more it would feel like you're climbing a steep hill, even though the ground appears flat. Eventually, it would become impossible to reach the edge, as gravity would pull you back towards the center. What about the stability of objects? On a flat Earth, tall structures like skyscrapers would lean towards the center, pulled by the uneven force of gravity. Even trees would grow diagonally, seeking the center of mass. And let's not forget our bodily functions. Our bodies are adapted to Earth's gravity. It influences our blood circulation, bone density, and even our sense of balance. If gravity were pulling sideways, we might experience perpetual vertigo, and our hearts would have to work harder to pump blood. In essence, life as we know it would be drastically different. We would need to adapt to a world where walking straight could feel like a constant uphill battle, where buildings lean inwards and where our bodies are constantly adjusting to a skewed gravitational pull. In a nutshell, gravity on a flat Earth would be a game changer. Next, imagine the climate on a flat Earth. Now that's an intriguing thought, isn't it? Our planet's climate systems are largely shaped by its spherical form and rotation. Let's delve into how these systems would alter if our world were flat. Firstly, the Earth's spherical shape and tilt on its axis create different climate zones, from the frigid poles to the scorching equator. But on a flat Earth, these zones would be drastically altered. We might have a hot center and progressively colder regions as we move towards the edges. This could lead to extremes of temperature that may render many areas uninhabitable. Now think about the Earth's rotation. It's this spinning movement that drives the Coriolis effect, a force that influences wind and ocean currents. It's why we have trade winds and west-to-east jet streams. But on a flat Earth, the Coriolis effect would be non-existent. Without it, our weather patterns would be completely altered. We would likely see less predictable and more extreme weather events. What about the water cycle, you ask? Well, the water cycle depends heavily on the Earth's shape and rotation too. It dictates where precipitation falls and how it's distributed across the globe. On a flat Earth, this distribution would be thrown into chaos. Some areas might become arid deserts, while others could be deluged by constant rain. And let's not forget the seasons. They're a result of the Earth's tilt on its axis as it orbits the sun. On a flat Earth with no tilt and potentially different orbital dynamics, the concept of seasons could become a thing of the past. It's clear that our climate systems are intricately tied to our planet's shape and rotation. If the Earth were flat, these systems would be disrupted, leading to extreme weather patterns and perhaps even making our planet uninhabitable. It's a fascinating, albeit somewhat terrifying, thought experiment that highlights just how finely tuned our planet is for life as we know it. Our understanding of weather and climate would be turned upside down. Now, think about navigating across a flat Earth. Our modern navigation systems are intricately woven around the fact that our Earth is a sphere. They're designed to account for the curvature of the Earth, which plays a pivotal role in determining the shortest distance between 2 points, also known as the Great Circle distance. Imagine a flight from New York to Tokyo. The shortest path is not a straight line on the map, but a curved route over the North Pole. This is because maps are two-dimensional representations of our three-dimensional globe. However, on a flat Earth, this whole concept goes out of the window. The shortest distance between 2 points would be a straight line, dramatically changing the route planes take to reach their destinations. Satellite navigation, or GPS as we commonly know it, would also face a significant overhaul. Currently, GPS relies on a network of satellites that orbit the Earth, sending signals back to our devices. These satellites are positioned to cover the entire globe, taking advantage of Earth's curvature to maximize coverage. On a flat Earth, the satellite coverage would be uneven, and the entire system would need to be reconfigured. Sea navigation would also be a challenge. Mariners have used the stars for centuries to guide their way. The North Star, for example, always appears at the same point in the sky, making it a reliable reference point. But on a flat Earth, the position of stars would change dramatically, making celestial navigation almost impossible. Even simple tasks like finding directions using a compass would become difficult. Compasses work because the Earth's magnetic field is a dipole, with the north and south magnetic poles roughly aligned with the geographic poles. On a flat Earth, where would the magnetic field lines go? Indeed, navigating a flat Earth would be an entirely different ballgame. Our sophisticated systems would need to be rethought, reworked, and retested. Traveling and exploring the world as we know it would become a whole new adventure. So, what does all of this mean? Well, it means that the world as we know it would be drastically different if Earth were flat. Let's recap our journey so far. We've explored the altered gravity, the reimagined climate, and the challenges of navigating a flat Earth. Firstly, gravity, the force that keeps us grounded, wouldn't function as we know it. Instead of pulling us towards the center of the Earth, it would pull us towards the center of the disk. This would make life at the edges very difficult, if not impossible, as everything would feel like it's on a steep incline. Then, there's the climate, which would be radically different. With a flat Earth, the sun would heat the center much more than the edges, creating an extreme temperature gradient. This would result in a singular hot desert in the center, surrounded by progressively cooler and ultimately frigid zones towards the edges. Navigating such a world would also pose unique challenges. We would have to reimagine our entire system of navigation, as our current GPS systems are based on a spherical Earth model. Our maps would look entirely different, and long-distance travel could become much more complicated. But these are not the only implications. A flat Earth would alter the very fabric of life as we know it. Our understanding of physics would have to be completely overhauled. The way we perceive the universe, our place in it, and even the way we perceive ourselves would be dramatically changed. The stars, the planets, the laws of physics, all that we've learned and discovered so far would be turned on its head. We would have to start from scratch, relearning and redefining our understanding of the universe and our place within it. In essence, a flat Earth would rewrite the rules of our reality. In conclusion, while the idea of a flat Earth might be intriguing, the reality would be quite different. We've delved into the fascinating concept of a flat Earth, and while it's an interesting thought experiment, we've seen that it would fundamentally alter our world as we know it. We explored how gravity, an essential force that binds us, would be defied, causing a myriad of complications, from uneven weight distribution to an unstable environment. We discussed the drastic changes we would experience in our climate. With a flat Earth, our understanding of climate zones would be turned upside down, and the biodiversity we treasure would be threatened. It's the spherical shape of our Earth that creates the diverse climates we see today, supporting an array of life forms. Navigating a flat Earth would be a whole new ballgame. Our compasses would fail us, and our GPS technology, designed for a spherical world, would be rendered obsolete. Traveling and even simple navigation would become complex puzzles. We also pondered the broader implications of a flat Earth. The effects on our daily life and the world around us would be profound, from the way we perceive our universe to the very fabric of our existence. Let's get one thing straight: the Earth is round. It's a fact that shapes every aspect of our lives. So if you still question the shape of our planet, it's time to reconsider. That's all for today's video. If you found it informative, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more assertive and factual content like this. Remember, the truth is out there, and we'll help you find it. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next journey.